Hello everyone, welcome back to the Budget Sportsman. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video where I want to talk to you about finding good deals at garage sales and show you some of the recent good deals that I found. Now, this video is not to brag about the good deals I found. Well, maybe a little bit. But in all seriousness, this video is to encourage you to get out there, to try garage sales, or maybe to try your local thrift store, whatever it is, but to always keep your eyes open for a good deal. Now, so far this summer, I found 3 really solid deals that I'm super excited about, and I haven't even spent that much time going to garage sales, but I want to show you the 3 deals and kind of tell you what I paid and what their value is, as well as why I'm so excited about it. Well, the first item is this fishing net. Now, this fishing net, as you can see, is the rubberized version, not the mesh version. And if you've watched any of my fishing videos for the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing YouTube, especially the trout fishing videos, so many of you have told me I need a net. And I know I need a net because I've lost more fish than I care to admit because I didn't have a net. I was trying to lift them up. And also I recognize that, in trying to be a good fish handler, especially when it comes to trout fishing, that sometimes my fish handling wasn't always as good as it could have been. I was trying, but I'm really excited about this net because I think it's going to improve all of those things. Now, these nets, you can get something similar to this at Walmart for about $20, and it's not that expensive. But I looked at them so many times and I just couldn't bring myself to spend $20 on the net. Went to a garage sale and picked this up for $4, so I could not be more happy. I've used it already on some fishing trips. It's made a big difference, especially on some of the bigger trout, just being able to scoop them right up and then get your hook out with them in the net. Good fish handling, leave them in the water. A lot of great things. Been enjoying this net. Now, I did add on this magnetic lanyard down here so I can clip it on and have it hanging by my side or on my back or whatever, and then just pull it apart and have it connected. I picked up that separately at Walmart, but the net was $4. So let's move to the next item. Now, the second item is a fishing related item, and I bought it at a garage sale right here in my own hometown. I was out for a morning run. I looked over, saw a garage sale that looked like it had some fishing equipment, finished my run, jumped in the car, went back, and I ended up picking up this Cortland fly rod. Now, I can't really show you the whole thing because it is long. There's the first piece and the second piece. This is an 8.5 foot long fly rod. It is an 8 weight fly rod. So if I understand correctly, that 8 weight is a heavier weight rod that's going to be better for bass and some bigger fish rather than trout necessarily. But hey, I picked this up for $20 and it's got line on it. I believe the Cortland rod is an older style rod, but this reel, I believe, is a newer reel that you might even still be able to get. And this reel, I think, sells for like $30 at Walmart on its own. So I got the rod, reel, and line for $20. In addition to that, he also had these flies here, a whole box of flies. They're just miscellaneous stuff. I don't know much about fly fishing yet and what's good and what's not, but he had this whole box of flies, and I was able to get him to include that in the deal. So for 20 bucks, I got the rod, reel, line, and a box of flies. Again, I'm looking forward to bringing you some content on budget fly fishing, and I'm really excited to have this in my fishing arsenal and hopefully gonna learn how to use it really soon. And finally, this last item that I wanna show you is what I think might be my favorite item or the best value that I've gotten on an item at a garage sale so far this summer. Now, my wife and I were at a big community yard sale. That was in a town that had yard sales all over it. There were a ton of people there, both hosting garage sales and shopping at the garage sales. It was amazing. It was huge. It was great. And early on in the day, I actually bought the fishing net at that community yard sale. And then for a long time, I just wasn't finding much. Garage sale after garage sale full of baby clothes and women's clothes and just stuff that didn't interest me. My wife found a few things that interested her. And she had spent some money. I'd spent a little bit on the net and a few other little miscellaneous items. And I had 20 bucks left in my pocket. And I'm thinking, man, this is just getting boring. How long do we stay? And we pulled up to a garage sale, and I looked from the car and I saw this shooter buck 3D target. And in my mind, I thought, well, those shooter targets, they go for like $80 to $100. I know they're not the most high-end 3D targets, but $80 to $100 is still a good bit, and I would love to have a 3D target, but they're probably gonna be asking 50 bucks. Well, I walked down there and I saw a $20 price tag on it. And me being the budget sportsman, I can't just hand them a $20 bill. I have to at least see if they'll take any less. So I said, hey, would you take $10 for that target? The guy goes, well, it's my son's. He's hardly ever shot it. I think it's worth the 20 bucks. He said, and to be honest with you, I had it at $35 all day long and nobody picked it up. I just now lowered the price to $20. So I'm going to stick with $20. And he actually even peeled back the sticker and showed me the $35 price tag, whatever. But you know, at 20 bucks, I just couldn't pass it up. Again, let me show it to you again here. There are very few holes in this target. It looks like maybe a couple of shots into it, maybe just some wear from maybe sitting out in the yard or something like that. But overall, it's basically a brand new target for 20 bucks. You can't find a 3D target anywhere for 20 bucks, so I am super excited about this. So again, let me encourage you, if you got some free time on the weekends, go out, hit up some garage sales. Yes, I know you're gonna have to sift through a whole lot of baby clothes and probably do some drive-by garage sale and like, nope, there's nothing there that interests me. But if you're patient, you spend some time out there, I bet you're gonna find some good deals just like I did. May not be on these items, maybe on something better, something cool. You never know till you get out there and try. So with all that said, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, remember to get off YouTube and get outdoors into God's great creation.